Hey everyone, I'm just jumping on this very briefly to share a little bit more about why your weight loss, sustainable weight loss that is more than just about calories in and calories out. So for those joining live, hello, please let me know you're here in the comments. If you're watching the replay, let me know that as well. And just tell me how your Monday's going. First Monday in May. Some things are opening up around the world right now. Some people are still staying in, so it's up to you. Just let me know how things are for you. But for those that don't know me or are new to me, I am Brianna. I am a holistic health coach that really supports women in ditching dieting, losing weight that lasts, and thriving in their lives. That's what I do from a health coaching point of view. Also an oils advocate that helps women use oils as natural solutions for their health, home, and family. But today we are talking about weight loss. First, please tell me I have been on live and you've been able to watch. Yes, you have been. Okay, great. So, when I think a common myth that a lot of people experience or have questions about when it comes to weight loss is, or I should say actually the thing that people most likely do when they're trying to lose weight is watch the calories they intake and then watch the calories they outtake, so the calories they expend. For those that aren't familiar with what a calorie is, it is just a unit of energy. It's a unit of energy, basically. And we all need a certain amount of calories a day, depending on a variety of factors, our body type, our activity level, our height, and so forth, right? So calories are not bad, but there has been an ingrained philosophy in our mind that too much calories is bad and too much calorie leads to weight gain. And yes, there is science behind that. If you're actually intaking more than your body is naturally using, it might lead to weight gain. But that's not the only thing that impacts your weight. There are many other things that impact your weight. For the first thing, yes, what you eat, not just how much you eat, but what you eat impacts your weight. And that is the key behind nutrition, the key behind healthy eating, is that many of us are trying to just watch calories in, calories out. And yes, we get results for a little while, but at some point when it comes to your nutrition, your body is going to be asking for nourishment, not just calories. And that's what the word nutrition comes from. It comes from the Latin word to nourish. So the quality, not just the quantity of our food, is very important. And so one of I don't necessarily teach a framework like you have to eat this, this, and this. I think it's different for each person. I have suggestions, but I do think everything that, no matter what you do, you need to focus on what I call whole foods, not processed foods. And so I work with women, whether it's through my one-on-one program or through the academy, my new membership, to really decide what is the best way that they can go about eating as many whole foods as possible in a way that's simple, sustainable, easy, enjoyable, and get the nourishment they need. Because nutrition will drive your weight in a very powerful way. It could either help speed up your metabolism. It can just actually give your body the nourishment it needs so it doesn't have to slow down or speed up or all these different things. So nutrition is key, quality of nutrition. The second thing is exercise. And these are the two that most people think about when they think about losing weight or they think about their health. Your body was made for movement. Your muscles were made to be challenged and strengthened and relaxed. Your heart is meant to beat and be challenged. It's so funny because many times I've gone to doctors and they're actually, for a check-in, for something like that, and they're like getting nervous about how low my heart rate is. And actually really why is because of the type of exercise that I do. Right now, I don't think my heart rate is that great, but because I'm pregnant, but really because I've operated at high intensity, low intensity, and all that. So my heart rate is used to adapting to the various exercises around me. So the resting rate is really low, but that doesn't mean that it's bad, right? But the types of exercises you do, how often you exercise, the intensity. So intensity, consistency, variety are three key factors that impact your exercise routine, but impact your weight. I remember when I first started CrossFit, I was a big runner at that point. Before that, when I just started, I walked all the time. And my weight changed a little bit by that point because I didn't need to do much extra other stuff. But my fitness went extremely up. And the amount of the fat ratio to muscle ratio was different. I had way more muscle now. Right? So the consistency, variety, and intensity do play into factor because that sped up my metabolism and it was using stored fat and gaining muscle. So those are two things that really impact your weight more than just calories in, calorie out. And the third is stress. What most people don't recognize is some metabolism issues come from stress-related causes. Your body wreaks havoc when you're consciously, mentally, and physically stressed because it sends hormone signals to your body to shut down other parts of your body that aren't necessary. Adrenaline is produced, cortisol is produced, insulin is like going all out of whack. And most people find that if they are overly stressed, some may lose weight, but for most people, their body holds on to weight because it's trying to survive. So managing your stress is absolutely essential if you want to lose weight that lasts. And then the fourth is sleep. Sleep is another thing. So I've talked about this in some of the classes in the academy about how sleep, there's two hormones at play that really impact even metabolism and hunger levels, is leptin and ghrelin. Leptin's produced at night to really help you feel full and satisfied when you sleep. Ghrelin is produced to make you feel hungry. And ghrelin's produced more when you don't sleep. Leptin is produced less when you don't sleep. So that body actually needs energy, food, needs calories, but you don't want the type that's going to take a while to work. Your body wants the quick fix, the processed foods, and it's not concerned about quality then, right? So sleeping may be the key that you need in order to lose weight that lasts. And I understand as a mom or as a woman, as a busy woman, there's so many reasons why you may not be sleeping, but we can talk about simple ways to kind of start implementing that more as a habit in your life. So nutrition, exercise, stress, sleep. The next is your digestion. Most of your immune system, so your overall health and well-being, is in your gut health. You can eat all the healthy foods you want, but if your body's not digesting it, it makes no difference. And there's sometimes issues that cause with your digestion. So you might feel a little bit of malnutrition. Your body might not be digesting the foods properly, therefore not able to use or store or send them properly. And so what you eat and how your body actually then processes that is important. And some of us do have some issues with the gut. So getting that situated is going to help you 10 times fold. And the next is toxins. So when I'm talking about toxins, I mean the ones that we are exposed to in our everyday environment. And those ones, when exposed to at a low dosage over time, can mess with a bunch of different health things. It can mess with your brain. It can mess with your ability to focus. It can mess with your skin. And some of them are what we call obescenogens. They're linked to obesity. And actually, most toxins are stored in your fat. And so if your body's not able to detoxify, because it's able to detoxify itself, but if it's not able to detoxify itself fast enough, it gets stored in your fat. So that's when you lose fat or you go on a detox, you feel good because your body's getting rid of those toxins, right? So reducing your toxic load is another main factor. And then the last one really is your mind, which contributes to your habits. If you do not have in your mind that this is going to take a while, because a sustainable weight loss journey takes one step at a time. If you don't have in your mind that you're actually capable, if you don't have in your mind that this time can be different, and if you keep telling yourself that you'll just try again tomorrow, you'll try again tomorrow, you'll try again, you will never succeed. You just have to start to believe in your ability to reach your health goal. Even if you feel like nothing in your life or the past has proven that to be true. You have to believe that this time could be different. And going along with that, so those are like 7 different areas that impact your weight in your lifestyle and your habit in those areas, not just what you eat and how much you expend, but the quality of your food, the type of exercise, how much you're stressed, how much you sleep, how you digest food, the toxins you're exposed to, and then what you believe to be true about your ability to overcome will be the make or break of your success. And I have been doing coaching for 4 years officially, worked with hundreds of women in different capacities and ways. And whether you're working with me one-on-one or in this membership, I'm still going to apply the same concept of let's do one small step at a time. Because when you make one small change and you build upon that change, and then you build upon that change, and then you build upon that change, you're going to be a powerhouse and a force to be reckoned with, and your weight's going to be put in its place. Now, I don't think weight is the only thing we need to care about, but it is a prime factor in our health, and it is what many of us just want to feel at a good weight that we feel good about, right? And so that is why I've designed the Sustainable Weight Loss Academy. It is designed to be affordable. It is designed to be implementable, and it is designed to really have a lot of supportable. I don't know if those words are really words. Affordable is a word. Implementable, I don't think is a word. And supportable, I don't know if that's a word. But you get my drift. Like, the whole idea is that we're gonna look at one main habit or one of these areas that I've talked about each month. Though you have access to many of the courses, you're gonna look at one each month. Then we're gonna work together to be like, what is your one thing you need to do in that area? Let's troubleshoot. So you're gonna ask questions in the Facebook group whenever you want. There's a live Q&A session. There's an accountability partner. There's tons of features to actually make it implementable and supportable and doable. But the first things first is that you need to come to a point where you're saying enough is enough, and you apply the mindset that this time will be different because I will make it different. Because Brianna has designed this program in such a way that if I just take one small step daily, I will not fail. I believe that to be true, but you need to believe that to be true. So this is a go-between between the free work I do, which is just usually tips, and the one-on-one high client interaction that I do that is it's like everything. But this is a small space where you can come together, private space, but a powerful space where you can get both coaching and community like support, resources, teachings to really help you ditch diets, lose weights that last, and thrive in your life. And I think now is the best time. You may be thinking like, there's so much going on in my life. I have kids at home, I have to work and all this. Listen, I got lots going on too. We all do, and we always will. That will always be one of the main excuses we have. And it is valid, but it should not be an excuse that holds us back. Because I don't need to do this academy. I don't need to. I could women have this true transformation, the transformation I've had, the transformation I've seen many of my clients have, in a way that is accessible, it's affordable, and it's a way that they can actually do. And so if that's you, if you're ready to just stop putting the excuses on the front hold, and if you're ready to like learn an alternative way to go about weight loss that lasts, and learn an alternative way to take care of your health, this is for you. And the doors are open now. The first 10 women are getting it for $37 a month instead of $47. And you get access to my 6-week Whole30 program, which is a jump start. It can be a kickstart to this whole process. Kickstart to rewriting the way you think and the way you live, but also the way you eat is one of the main focuses of that. I don't sell this program anymore, so this is a bonus just for those in the academy. So if that's you, it's time. It's just time. I'm not going to try to convince you anymore. I think you either know that this is for you or not. I think you need to take the leap. It's literally only $37 a month. And you're going to get the most support possible to really see yourself. It's for you to see yourself finally be where you want to be. Okay, so I invite you to join us. Doors close this Friday, and there's still spots for the first 10 women to get it at $37. So if you go to madewell345.com/academy, that's the long sales page that tells you more details and testimonials. Then you click join here. It'll take you to the actual course where you will buy. So it's just kind of 2-step process, and you can just sign up and you'll be welcomed in. We started today going, I posted the class we're featuring for the month, which is Introduction to Sustainable Weight Loss. It's the foundations course, where you're going to see which of the areas I just mentioned you really need to focus on for your unique journey. Okay? Please let me know if you have any questions. I would love to have you there. and I hope to see you there. Okay, have a great day, and hope to talk to you soon.